What's poppin'? Yo, welcome back to another episode of the Good Days Only podcast, GDO, baby. Good coffee, good vibes, good music. That's what we about. People have asked me, a couple people recently asked me, like, what's the inspiration? What's the deal with the GDO pod? And I was thinking about it, and I said this a couple times on here, but it's just like about keeping that positive perspective, right? Like, we all have crummy things that happen in our lives. We all have not so stellar situations that we go through, but at the end of the day, as cliche as this sounds, I mean, as long as we're living and breathing and we're out here, doing things, meeting people, talking with people that we love and enjoy their company, friends, family, loved ones, have a little laugh every once in a while, have a little cry every once in a while. I mean, that's what it's about, just getting through life and making the best that you can of, your day to day, your week to week, your month to month, your year to year. And as far as the coffee bit goes, I mean, something that I consume every day, right? A lot of us consume every day. Like, I'll do a little bit of the research, so you don't have to, you can just put this on in the headphones or in the commute to work or wherever you might be and learn a little bit about some beans maybe that you might want to explore, right? Putting the people on, man. Like, you ever been like, man, I really need some new coffee beans, but I'm not necessarily trying to go to the store, or maybe even worse, you just went to the store, but forgot to purchase you some bags of beans. Well, if you're in either of these situations and have access to a smartphone or a computer and the internet, be sure to check out WeLoveCampfire.com. Campfire Coffee, dude, out here out of Tacoma, Washington in the PNW. Show some love, dude, and get that love reciprocated right back to you. Get 15% off your entire order, beans and all, using code GDOPOD15 at checkout. I hate when I'm shopping online and you get to the checkout and you realize, like, tax and shipping and handling is like an extra $10 or more, right? And it always makes me second guess my purchase. I'm like, dang, is this worth that shipping and handling? Well, hey, this eases that worry. Order whatever you like on the WeLoveCampfire.com website. Use code GDOPOD15 at checkout and pretty much get that shipping, handling, tax covered, It's dope. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, dude. Episode 49. Let's get into it, huh? Let's get into the caffeine breakdown. Yo, here we are. The caffeine breakdown. Let's get into what we're sipping on right here, dude. The caffeine, the coffee name, and the roaster, the message, the background here. All right. I'm talking about Boon Boona Coffee. This coffee roaster around the Seattle area, I've seen this everywhere, and people have been telling me about Boon Boona for a while. And so finally got my hand on some of these beans right here and did not disappoint. All right. Boon Boona Coffee, exclusively African coffee roaster out of Renton, Washington, dude. What do they say? They say, we look to leave more added value in an equitable way to African coffee producers while providing a welcoming space for all in our cafe. Boon Boona Coffee is the bridge between African specialty coffee and you. Sick. Love it. Thank you, Boon Boona. Boon and Boona are both words that mean coffee in different languages of East Africa. So, Boon Boona coffee, dude, is just coffee, coffee, coffee. The triple C's, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Love it, love it. And at Boon Boona, they continue to say, we're committed to sharing the unique coffee and coffee traditions of this region and to support coffee growers and our local community in the process. Dude, the story of the CEO and founder actually hits home. It hits home for me, it kind of hits. So founder Ephraim Fesaha, I hope I'm pronouncing that correct, being part of an immigrant family, growing up in the U.S. around the Seattle area, but having the traditions of your family's home country, right? So this is something that Ephraim began, he began the Boon Boona journey about 10 years ago or so, 2011, 2013, looks like, by procuring quality African green coffee from East African countries to the United States around the Seattle area for the East African community. So very recently opened up the brick and mortar establishments in Renton. There's a Renton spot and a spot in Capitol Hill. Dude, 2019 and 2021 when they opened. So very recent. So Boon Boona honors the traditions of East Africa, dude. His family's home country of Eritrea, by sourcing beans from that geographical area, but also keeping the traditional coffee ceremony, which is dope. Never heard of this before. I'll post a link for this. It's a cool 1 minute video, a little breakdown of how to do it. So I'll post a link in the description of the podcast so you can check it out. And we'll get into that process in a second here. But the bag of beans that we're talking about, we got their Bereka blend, baby. Bereka or Bereka. I wonder if you roll the R's. I don't know if you roll the R's, but it kind of sounds cool if you roll the R. Bereka blend. Let me read a little bit of that about what's going on with this blend here. It's a medium blend. All right. Bereka is our medium roast blend, curated with organic certified beans from Ethiopia and Cameroon. Wait a second, dude. Hold up. I get some conflicting info here. Okay, so I'm looking at the webpage, Ethiopia, Cameroon. But on the bag, it says Ethiopia and Uganda. So which is it? I don't know. Do with that information what you will, but I'm going to continue reading this. So from Ethiopia and Cameroon that support sustainable agricultural and healthy food systems. Bereka is an important art of the East African coffee ceremony that is associated with creating strong and warm social ties. Love it. See, it's about bringing the people together, man. About bringing the people together. We roasted the blend to represent this kind of connection with our community. Bereka has notes of warm baking spices like cinnamon, as well as a welcoming cane sugar sweetness with a creamy body. Doesn't that sound delicious, dude? Come on. Cane sugar, some sweetness, some creamy body. And I agree with the creamy body. It's got a sort of a medium body, that mouthfeel. Anyways, okay. Let me get a little sip right here. Hold up. Bereka makes great espresso and cold brew. It is also at home with manual pour-over methods and immersion methods like French press. Choose your adventure. I love that they leave it up to you. It's cool. Of course, hit it with the pour-over. Talk about that in a minute. Let's get into the meaning of Bereka. What does Bereka mean? Bereka means to be #blessed. To be blessed in Amharic, and represents both the celebration of life centered around the East African coffee ceremony. That's dope. This ritual is the fabric of all social gatherings, from celebrations to mourning and we are proud to honor this tradition at Boon Boona. So they actually do this. Like, you can go to the cafe and get your coffee poured in this traditional method, which is awesome. The ceremony begins with actually pan roasting the green coffee beans. So they're unroasted. You take them out of the bag or wherever you got them stored, and then you like roast them over your, in a pot or a pan over your burner. And then they're brewed in a clay pot known as a jebena, which is cool. It looks like, kind of looks like ancient artifacts, like an ancient artifact, because it's been handed down for, who knows, like 1,000 years, 10,000 years. I don't know. So the coffee's brewed 3 times and then served in these little cups, little small cups. They're called finjal or sini. And the first 2 rounds of brewing have unique names based on the language of the local community. However, across languages, the last round is called bareka, meaning, again, to be blessed. So that's great. Look at that. We got blessed with this bag of beans right here, this bareka blend. It is the guests who offer blessings to the host as a form of gratitude for the hospitality. Love it. Love it. And look, you're buying some of these beans and you're giving back to the community. How does this purchase support the local community? Proceeds from the sale of bareka support families and children experiencing homelessness. So Boon Boona, fighting the good fight out here. Partnering with Vision House, a King County nonprofit whose mission is to promote positive transformation and inspire the community to unite so that all people have access to a healthy home. Man, see? Buy yourself a bag of beans, give back to the community. Proceeds go into that great cause, and support Boon Boona as well, right? Coffee, dude. So, yeah, I don't know where these beans come from, either Uganda or Cameroon, but one's in East Africa, one's in West Africa. So, I'm bringing the whole continent together, right? Sure. Aromas with this brew, nice and light. I imagine like walking near a sugarcane field. You hear the sugarcane, maybe rustling in the wind, and after like a rainstorm, maybe, and you get that earthy, post-rainy kind of smell, but it's warm and inviting when you pour the hot water over these beans, and it's nice and relaxing, maybe soothing, Nice medium roast, like I said, a medium body, some of the oily textures coat your mouth. There's no harsh aftertaste. There's not really, it's just a smooth cup of joe, dude. Nice and smooth. The graham cracker. I don't know if I agree with the graham cracker. I don't know when the last time I had a graham cracker was, though. So maybe. Everybody tastes, your taste buds are individual. Maybe you taste a little bit of graham cracker in there. I'm not going to say that I got any graham cracker in there, but the sugar cane, a little bit of that sweetness, but not too sweet. Bomb. I didn't try. They said choose your own adventure. So, I'm partial to the pour over. And I also attribute this bomb taste to the filters with this Chemex pour over. Friendly reminder, if you don't already have one, get yourself a Chemex pour over, dude. These filters are, I've noticed, like, it's night and day. Like, there's none of the dregs, none of that sludge at the bottom of the cup or at the bottom of the carafe when using the Chemex and the filters, dude. Thick filters. What does it say? 20 to 30% more than the competition. Who's even the competition, dude, for these Chemex filters, huh? Let's see. Specialty fiber filter design. Keep bitter elements, oils, grounds in their place and out of your cup. Dude, see, that's exactly what I'm saying. And that's exactly what you get. I feel like this is just a big ad for Chemex. So Chemex, holla at your boy if you need some advertisement, dude. Yeah, love it. Been loving it. So what else is going on? The appearance and packaging here with these beans? Take a look at the bag, dude. Come on. You'll see this in the post, but there's, hey, this bag, they did it right. You best believe it's standing up and is resealable. Stand up, resealable pouch. They got a nice little image here on the front. We got a nice little image of a face. It's kind of I can't tell. I can't tell if it's smiling, maybe smiling. Looks a little bit like a wobbly face. Like that emoji with maybe it's just like the person just took a sip of their coffee and they have their eyebrows raised a little bit. They're like, oh, this is a little bit of boon of coffee. Huh? So that's that on the bag. It's all right. I do like that they got a color. It pops. It tells you what the roast is, what the beans are. You got the blend here, and a couple of their other beans, they got different colors for the different blends. They also got explanations on the bag. It's good to know the why, the where, where's the money going. So you actually get that, that commitment to giving back to the community on the bag as well, which is cool. And a little breakdown of what Boon Boona means, and also translated or interpreted into, I'm not sure, maybe the Amharic symbols, or some sort of Ethiopic text, maybe another alphabet. So there's another alphabet in there. So you could look at that. You can learn how to write the word coffee in a different alphabet. Pretty sweet. Dude, check out their website. Check it out at boonboonacoffee.com. BOONBOONA coffee.com, and learn more. And it also looks like they're hiring for a barista position if you're interested. So if you're in need of a gig, dude, they're hiring. I don't know what location. I don't know if it said what location on there, but I was just perusing the website, and it looks like they are hiring for a barista. So hit them up. Get yourself a bag of beans. Give back to the community. Stay caffeinated. And if you need a job, they got one for you. So without further ado, let's move on, dude. We got a special guest in the building. Traveled miles and miles to get here to us. We're going to be joined by none other than Zesty Zoe B in the Good Vibes section. Yeah. And we're on. What's poppin'? Dude, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
You feel caffeinated?
Yeah, this coffee seems to be pretty strong.
Yeah, this is day 2 that you've tried it, right?
Yeah.
Dude.
You gave me the zoomies yesterday.
Yeah, same Z's. I got a little bit sweaty after sipping on this one for a little bit. But dude, welcome to the GDO podcast. When was the last time that we were on here? What were we chatting about? When was that?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. It's been a little bit.
But
I've been shy lately.
Hey, that's all right. Winter's coming to an end, though. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Was it a shy girl winter?
It was a shy girl winter.
And now we've got summer around the corner. Mm-hmm. The weather was getting nice this last weekend, so we were out and about, dude. Connecting with some new friends, some old friends, reconnecting with people, and we've been living life, dude. Recently, yeah. We've been on the go.
Couple gals on the go.
And Henry been on the go as well. Freaking dude, let's talk about what's been happening recently in the last couple weeks, huh? Yeah. I wanted to talk about
Walla Walla.
Dude, that pasta we tried.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Mike Easton for
shout out Mike.
That pretty dope.
And Aaron.
Dope dinner. And yeah. Aaron, yes.
Dude, they're both awesome. The best pasta that I've had in probably ever. What do you think?
Yeah.
When was the last time you had pasta that good?
Casina Spinace. It's pretty delicious.
True. The rabbit ravioli.
I wouldn't say that one's better than the other though. I think they're both amazing.
Just different. Yeah. That's true. Okay, I remember the first time that I tried the rabbit ravioli and how it just like melted in your mouth and it was like orgasmic.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's a pretty crazy pasta.
The pulpo? The pulpo?
Pulpo, yeah. That was the first time I ever liked octopus.
Yeah, dude. Tell the people what it's...
So it's from a can. It's a Spanish canned octopus. And I can't remember the name. It starts with an M. Matisse. And it's like marinated in vinegar and olive oil. It's pretty incredible.
Go like this. Bring the mic up. Instead of you're talking kind of to the top.
Oh.
Go like that. Yeah. You can just move it like that. Yeah, it's perfect. Just it's a little bit clearer, I think. You have just such a petite little voice. Dude, yeah. So Matisse in a can out of Spain. Where did he say? Somewhere?
I don't know exactly where, but yeah.
But the difference between canned goods in the United States, right, and there's like a pride and joy, right, that he was telling us.
Yeah, canned foods in other countries are like a delicacy, and they're just like part of normal life. But here in America, it's kind of like looked down upon for some reason.
Yeah, it's like you can't afford to have the fresh vegetables or to buy all the fresh ingredients to make the stuff, right? So people are like canned goods. It's like seen as like bottom shelf or something,
and you do it really well. It's some pretty incredible food. Dude,
that octopus, I mean, the same thing. I had never... I like octopus. Like I've always liked it, like in ceviche and like had it in
I used to eat sardines a lot growing up with my mom. We would just put them on top of a saltine cracker and eat them.
Ew.
It was good, dude. It's like salty and crunchy.
Yeah, dude, that's like way too much sodium. Salt on a saltine and then also on top of the...
Now
and then
I'm going to order some and we're going to try it.
Dude, I mean... did you eat it with the bones in? Yeah. You got it, right? Because they're so tiny. It adds
a nice bit of crunch to it.
Dude, that's carnivorous. You're sounding like... Henry, watch out, dude. You might be looking a little too scrumptious.
You look a little crunchy, Henry. Watch out.
Dude.
No, dude, I'm telling you, it's good.
So do you like... but you don't like that in other fish, though. Like, you're like, I don't like that with other... Like, if for a bass, for example, when you deep fry a bass...
Because the bones aren't brittle enough like they are in the sardine. I think when you, like... I don't know if it's called curing it or... I guess brining it. The brine turns it, like, crunchy.
The brine turns it crunchy?
I think so.
I feel like the brine would make it... Wouldn't it? Well, dude, yeah, I think
they're already, like, crunchy.
Well, what was I saying though before? Yeah, sure, crunchy. I love it. Well, that's good. I like the crunch on, like when you fry a fish, and then like the fins, dude, the crunchy fins. Ooh, that's delicious. I know it's weird.
That kind of freaks me out.
It sounds weird. I know it sounds weird, but that's like making the most of use. You know, you're not wasting any part of the fish.
All right, I'll give you the fish tails. You can eat those.
The fish tails and eyeballs, dude. That's like making a potion.
Yeah, you could have the eyeballs for sure.
Yeah. No.
Have you had eyeballs before?
Yeah, dude. Of course. Your boy in Tushy, Washington. What do you think we did? We ate fish tails and eyeballs. That's what we did for fun and played in the dirt, dude.
You know what? I did try pigtail, like legit tail of a pig, and it was actually really good.
Yeah, it's bomb. Like cueritos is like you know how we like chicharrones, like we fuck with chicharrones, right?
That's just fat, right?
Yeah, it's just the skin.
It's just the fat. I try not to think about that one too much.
Well,
I really enjoy it.
But the cueritos, you didn't really like the cueritos that much.
What was that? The pickled
it's just the pickled. Yep, it's the pickled skin. It's essentially chicharrones, but not chicharrones yet. It's pickled instead of fried.
It wasn't bad. It didn't taste bad. I think it was kind of the texture for me.
And the fact that you're like, oh, I'm just eating the skin of an animal.
Yeah. Made me feel like a cannibal.
If you get past that though, dude, a little bit of cueritos with some tomato and a modelo, dude. Forget about it, dude.
Maybe one day I'll be brave.
But back to the octopus, the pulpo, or no, pulpo en español, polpo en italiano, maybe.
Oh.
Polpo with a P-O-L.
That makes sense because it was an Italian restaurant.
But it was so like it wasn't rubbery, it wasn't chewy. It was just like what would you describe it? It was kind of like biting into another type of meat, right? Like another protein. Yeah, it was just
kind of meaty. Like at first when I bit into it, I didn't really, the texture threw me off. I was like, what is this? Is this octopus? And I like, there's obviously like the tentacles and stuff on it. I'm like, yeah, this is octopus. But it was so tender and meaty and just like, I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah, just delicious, dude. So everybody out there, look up.
I want to order some.
And it was Matiz, I think, Matiz, and you can go on Amazon, dude. Because I remember asking him, I was like, we were sitting there enjoying the meal, and I was like, yo, like, what's up with this octopus? How did you do this?
And he was like, his secret.
He was like, it's out of a can, dude.
Canned seafood. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
I love that though.
I do love that. And that was just that whole experience. Yeah. It's one of those experiences where
it was crazy. Like literally never met these people before, but by the end of it, I felt like we were good friends, you know? Yeah. We were just taking, we did a lot of shots of mezcal.
That's true. That's
some really good mezcal though. I was
definitely
like,
helped.
Dude. And I didn't have a chaser either.
Are you a mezcal gal?
I think so. I like the smokiness.
More so than tequila?
I think so. It adds like a whole depth of flavor, especially to like a mezcal margarita with that smokiness. If you did like smoky jalapeno, pepino.
Ooh.
Not pepino. Well, actually,
But not
watermelon.
Like,
you know what I mean?
But not like
it just makes it more complex.
But not infused. Like you're talking about just like make a drink with it. Yeah.
Yeah, like what I made at Keston's house with the girls the other weekend was I think it was jalapeno watermelon margaritas, and I literally I mashed up the watermelon and the jalapeno and some limes and other stuff. So it wasn't infused, but like you grind them together and it does like become a mortar infused.
And pestle.
Yeah.
What's it called when you do that? Muddle.
Yeah, that's
like
muddling.
A muddle fish.
Yeah.
Is that a fish?
I don't know.
I think that's a cuttlefish.
Ah, you're right. Cuttlefish. Wait, cuttlefish? Or cuttlefish?
Yeah, it's cuttle. It's for sure cuttle. Maybe not, dude. No,
you know what? It's cuttle with T's, not cuddle.
Cuttle.
I thought you were saying cuddle, like, hey, let's cuddle.
I mean, but kind of. It's a cute little fish.
I kind of wish it was named that.
Maybe. Dude. So mezcal gal.
Yeah, mezcal gal.
That's the 2023 drink of the summer.
Illegal. And then
I'm telling you, you gotta practice, work on your pronunciations now, because you're deep in the Duolingo.
Illegal or illegal?
Illegal, because the I is
okay. Right? Yes, I know. My brain sometimes forgets.
How do you? But also, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you feel a little bit maybe embarrassed or like kind of like a poser, like if you're like illegal, you know? Because I was having this conversation with Jenna.
Yeah,
I was having this conversation with Jenna about like the pronunciation, like when you try to pronounce something, and we were talking about it, and we both agreed that like, oh man, it's kind of annoying when people are like, they're just like
Gianna,
obviously very like
Giada.
white.
She's like, prosciutto, parmigiano.
Well, like
spaghetti.
I don't know exactly what you're talking about there, but
you know Giada. She's like the Food Network lady, and she's like, I'm Italian, and she makes that her whole.
Is she actually
shtick.
Italian though?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, if you're actually Italian and you're just kind of poking, I don't know.
But the way she pronounces things are kind of funny.
But the question
That's the thing.
was,
Anyways.
when you're talking to somebody, say they're not a foreigner, they're in the U.S., English is their primary language, right? And then they say like, like I was when I was in Portugal, and they say it like that. There's like I think there's a way.
I think there's a way to be respectful, pronounce things the way that they're supposed to be pronounced, but like not overdoing it and you know what I mean?
Right. So the question that
At least that's how I feel personally as a white woman.
But is that what you feel? Is that why you hold back from like pronouncing things correctly? Like around?
There might be that subconsciously. I do need to like let go of some of that fear, you know, and just kind of, I did practice at work the other day, which was cool. There's a lady and I was able to talk with her a little bit. And then when I talked to your mom the other weekend,
yeah,
it was cool. It felt good. It was nice.
And that's cool. Like she, you know, so being Mexican, I appreciate, and I know that like others appreciate it. Like, you know, if you're trying to learn and you're trying to practice, I think just being like upfront about it, like, hey, I'm trying to practice this. Can you, you know, is it okay if I practice it?
Yeah, that's
if it's
true.
somebody, if it's like a stranger, you know,
you wouldn't
maybe
just start talking like, you know.
But I do feel weird, like
without at least asking if it's okay.
Yeah, but like I feel weird if I'm in like a Mexican restaurant, for example, and I know for sure the like waitress or the waiter, you know, their English is their second language. I feel hella weird if I'm like, oh yes, please, can I get a number 13? You know? Yeah. Like it just feels to me that feels disrespectful. Though, you know?
You always like, hablas español? Like you do that a lot, which is.
I think it's come from a lot of like the DEI, you know, like at work and stuff.
Yeah. Like making assumptions about people in general is just kind of
just rude.
Not great to do. So it does make sense that you would want to keep that, just like keep that in mind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And it's hard. I mean, like it doesn't happen every time. You just have to like continue. You just keep practicing it. Well,
I need to just.
So getting back to the thing,
I need to go
to
Mexico. I need to just be. I need like immersion. I think.
For sure, dude.
I want to be
sure.
immersed.
That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it. I mean, you've been kind of immersing yourself a little bit. We've been watching some telenovelas. Yeah. You've been listening to literally Spanish music. Like your Spotify account thinks that you are Latina. You are Latina gang, dude. Kind of. Shoot. Come on, dude. Give me your favorite word. What's your favorite word?
Oh.
Think of like all the songs that you've listened to, music. Think of like where you hear all the different words from. What's one that you're like, when you hear it said, maybe you can't say it perfectly, but like, what's one that you're like, oh, that's a word? Or a couple that come to mind.
I've always loved,
finding one is difficult.
I've always loved the word siempre.
Siempre.
It's just like powerful. Siempre.
Siempre. That's a good word.
That's a really good word.
It's a
really beautiful word too.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Siempre. Or like, and what does that mean?
Nunca.
Orale, shit, dude. You got like the two opposing.
Yeah.
Why did you say with a Spanish accent?
Sorry.
No. I mean, that's you get into that mode though, right? So siempre y nunca. So what do they mean?
Always. Nunca is never.
Oh, dude.
So.
Yeah, that's good.
And also, I don't know. It's just so many words are so pretty. Like noche.
Love
that word too.
Noche is kind of like, I don't really like noche that much.
La noche.
Yeah, la noche. But noche is kind of like, noche. That's not a good word, I don't think, that much. Not as much as siempre.
Yeah.
Siempre
true.
Or.
Siempre just kind of rolls off the tongue too.
Yeah.
Like it's saying it's kind of fun.
Siempre.
Yeah.
Siempre. And I'm going to start talking in Spanish now. No. So, Spanish. Yeah. You've been kicking ass, dude. How many, what's your Duolingo day streak?
Oh, not like 140.
140?
140 days. There's been a couple misses.
That's like, a big
when we were in Walla Walla, I was like, I'm here to drink some wine. My brain's not going to work if I try to practice Spanish right now, so.
No, dude, but in Walla Walla, like you said, you were practicing.
I was practicing with your mom.
That's even better than Duolingo. You were over there talking with Mama Susana, dude.
See.
You know, and listening to the way that so immersing yourself, like going to Mexico and just like hanging for a week, dude.
Hell
like
yeah,
even when we were down there, when we were down there, the boys' trip, we like the first day I was there, I noticed like I was trying to talk to some of the locals, right? And they were like, "Hey, compa," because they saw me and they were like, "Oh, he's brown, he's one of us." They see the mustache, you know. And and as I was talking to people, like the first day, I was like, "Oh shit!" Some of the words I would forget, you know, and I'd be like, I would tell them too, like, "Hey, like it's been a while, like I don't really practice all day, every day."
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's kind of a use it or lose it thing,
Oh, it
right?
is. Absolutely. That's languages.
Yeah. And so really not talking too much Spanish other than like my family and stuff in the last decade, right? Because like all of like elementary, like growing up, you know, born to 18 when I went off to WSU, it was just Spanish in the household. And so it was so now it's been like 10 years, so you know, some words that are like maybe simple words, even I'm kind of like I have to think a little bit harder to think of the words sometimes. But
just wait, when I'm fluent, it's gonna be
dude, we're gonna be running shit, dude.
Solamente español.
Puro español.
En la casa.
En la casa. Y Henry, pues Henry ya se sabe, ya se sabe toda la
un poquito.
El lenguaje. See, right there, I even did it right there. La,
muy
es Chihuahua, dude. He's half Mexican.
Let me say the word. Muy pequeña cabeza.
Pequeña.
No recuerde.
No.
Words.
Recuerda. You said recuerda. Yeah. Words.
Recuerda,
palabras.
since I'm talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
It's a third party, if you will.
Yeah, see, and then there's all the rules.
There's so many rules. It hurts my brain sometimes.
And it's hard trying to tell you sometimes because you're like, what's the why? Well, like, what's the rule here? And I'm like, dog, I don't know. That's it. That's the rules.
Yeah, it's fascinating how different like languages are structured. It's super cool.
Yes.
And then having to just like relearn how to say a sentence.
So we're moving to Mexico. So here's the thing. Like, what I was getting to was the fact that
a brain exercise, when you're like a workout.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. It is. It's an exercise. But what I was getting to about immersion was the first day there, I was like tripping up on words. Second day, got better. By the third day, dude, I was like just down with mi gente, you know? And
I love that.
And it was
because it was such a big part of your life. Like it's gonna come back quick, you know?
Yeah. So what I'm saying is,
that's all you knew.
Are we moving, dude? When are we moving? When's the move?
To Mexico?
Yeah. What you think?
I think I'd like to move to San Diego.
San Diego?
And you can literally just drive to Mexico.
Pretty much Mexico.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there.
It's so gorgeous. And yeah.
And it was taken from Mexico. Did you know that, dude?
Yeah, dude.
Huh?
It's fucked up.
What you doing? What's going on here?
I apologize.
Nah, dude. I learned that I had known that, you know, certain parts of the U.S. were
Texas,
taken from Mexico. Yeah, but I didn't realize how much of it was, dude.
New Mexico.
It was,
They're like
all
we're
across.
We're gonna steal your land and make a New Mexico.
Dude,
like what?
It's messed up. And
it's messed up.
That book,
fucked,
the
dude.
lies my teacher told me.
They just don't talk about that.
No.
In history class, like I didn't really learn that. That was something I definitely learned as an adult. You know.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that there were so many like lynchings of native Mexicans.
I just listened to Dr. Michelle Andrasic talk about this stuff, and like
who's that?
She's been a guest speaker during our meetings.
Oh, okay.
And she talks about,
I thought it was like a TED talk or something.
It was like generational trauma, and she kind of gave us a history on all different races, ethnicities. It was interesting. It was like, damn, people are horrible.
Dude, yeah, and we don't like we just get stuck in our own day to day, you know, and you don't like look to the past or like aren't informed about your history, and it's like, damn. But yeah, so like anyways, we don't got to talk about lynchings, dude.
Yeah,
what were we talking about? We were saying
moving to San Diego.
Oh, San Diego?
Yeah.
Sunny San Diego. I'd be down, except for like right now they're getting hit with snow. No, like what's going on over there?
Well, I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I didn't know that. They got snow recently?
Nah, maybe not that recently. It's been maybe like a month or so.
Kim did say it was kind of ass there.
That La Niña winter.
At the wedding. He's like, dude, San Diego's kind of butt cheeks right now.
And
I was like, huh? Yeah. But it's never going to be as cold as it is here. Unless it was.
That's true. No. It was really cold. Remember they got like this cold front. It was raining. It was flooding.
I remember that in San Francisco, right? There's a bunch of flooding there.
Oh, you're right. Maybe not that far south. I don't know. See? We don't even know, dude. We don't even know. Shoot.
we need to go travel. We need to go visit Kim.
Sorry, Kim.
If
you're listening to this, we got to make a trip, dude.
We got to make a trip. What are we doing?
Yeah. Well, summer's coming up. Like we were saying, summer's coming up. What do you think? What is your ideal summer? What's Zoe's summer of choice? What happens? Either like, events or
places.
Just like time, like like temperatures, like give me the breakdown. What's a Zoe's?
So my perfect summer would be 3 uninterrupted months of pure sunshine. And I think 75-degree weather. Ooh. Maybe 75 to 80-degree weather is perfect.
Okay.
I like to be warm,
Yeah, but not too warm, right?
But not too warm.
And you got AC probably in this.
AC. Yes, we should buy an AC this year. What was I saying? Oh yeah, 75 to 80, sunny with a slight breeze, of course. I would go to 1 or 2 music festivals and maybe a Vegas trip.
I think I already know the
vacation.
Answer. I think I already know the answer to this, but what kind of music festival? Like what festivals?
Well, there is a reggaeton festival in August.
Cha-ching. Check.
It's by Tijuana, Rosarito Beach.
Yeah, Rosarito.
That would be pretty fun. Reggaeton. I love that.
Dude, that would be awesome. Imagine that. Reggaeton on a beach in Mexico.
It's literally on the beach, too.
Shoot.
Yeah. I would love that. We'll see.
So apart from that, what is another music festival? Or just straight reggaeton in the summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Basically.
All right. I'm down with that. So we got music festivals, 75 to 80-degree weather.
Oh,
and
a boat trip.
A boat trip.
Like just going on a boat for one day.
Okay.
I feel like that's very important to for summer. You know what I mean? Like I feel like you have to kind of.
I like that.
Get on the water, or if not a boat, a paddleboard.
Paddleboard. You already got one of those. Check.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's another thing. I want to paddleboard a lot more. Go camping. Go on hikes.
Yeah. So
just basically be outside.
Be outside. Enjoy the nice temps.
Yeah.
I hear you. I'm right there too. Like I would say outside. Yeah, just being outdoors, dude.
Hell yeah.
Being outdoors.
Henry loves being outdoors too.
Although I do like a little bit of like how randomly in Seattle it'll like rain in the middle of the summer. And then
if it's like a warm rain, I'll tolerate that.
Yeah, but it's never a warm rain in Seattle, dude. It's always freezing. You know?
There's one time I went swimming with my dad in West Seattle at the Coleman Pool. And it was like middle of summer, like July, but it was overcast. And it just started raining when we were in the pool.
Yeah, bring that, I think.
And it was super cool. It was like very pleasant. And then it like went away after 5-10 minutes.
Is that a salt pool?
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
Yeah, it's all like ocean water, basically.
Is that what they were talking about in, who was talking about that? Is that in a movie? No. I forgot.
What,
I don't know.
Salt pools?
Yeah, there was a thing. There's like a newer version of a pool now. Like it was cool to have like a pool, and then you got like, when the salt, you found out that you could have salt, like a saltwater pool, but then there's like a new type of pool that's like for the extra bougie. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Infinity pool?
Not infinity pools, but those are lame, dude. The one where it's just like a little square. It's like a little square, and you can't even like do cannonballs. Like you just like swim. You know what I'm talking about? Is that what you're talking about? The infinity pool where you just like swim.
Nice.
That is not nice, dude.
Okay.
How fast can you swim?
I can swim pretty fast.
I'm putting you on blast, dude.
I can swim pretty fast.
You can't swim that fast.
Yes, I can.
You have short little legs. You have short little arms.
I have short but powerful limbs.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know. Look at those little flippers. You got tiny little flippers.
Dude, I got kind of wide feet too, so I got some good like...
You got web feet.
No, I don't have webbed feet.
Yeah.
Why are you telling lies about me?
I'm not, dude. Lies my teacher told me.
Anyways.
Think about this.
I'm a pretty powerful swimmer, okay?
Yeah, I'll see
maybe
it
we
when
should
I
test
believe.
this theory this
Dude,
summer.
I seen you try to swim. I don't
Dude,
think
I
that
can
you're
swim.
sure, dude.
I could do the freaking butterfly, the breaststroke, the frog, whatever. The dragon. The freaking seahorse.
The seahorse. The mermaid.
We used to do like races in our swim class, and I did pretty well.
Did you go to the YMCA to like train,
No,
or where did you learn
our high
how to
school.
swim?
Our high school had a.
You learned how to swim in high school?
Yeah, it was a summer class, and people had the option of taking it in the middle of summer when it was like nice and warm out, rather than taking it during the school year when it's kind of freaking cold and miserable.
Oh, that's cool. Wait,
Yeah.
so you learned how to swim in high school?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
dude.
no.
Well, I got decades ahead of you, dude. We were catch me in third grade.
I knew how to swim before that, but that's like where I learned how to like swim.
Yeah,
you know,
for
like,
sure, dude. Don't backtrack.
Freaking.
We got you red-handed.
I was like,
you got her.
No, I learned how to dive. I learned how to
like son, dude.
I used
Henry
to do
can't
flips
swim worth
underwater. I was like Michael Phelps.
Whatever, dude. What's your least favorite swimming tactic? I hate the one. I remember trying to learn.
I don't like going backwards.
Yeah, like a backstroke.
Yeah,
backstrokes.
It's not bad. Like I like doing that leisurely, but like having to do that fast was kind of hard.
How long can you tread water?
I don't know. I often don't go deep enough to find out. I get scared.
Yeah, see, you're talking all that trash, dude. You can't even tread water for like 10 minutes. Like if you were on a raft, right, and the raft like tipped over, and you're in the middle of the ocean, do you think you would make it back to land? Like if you could see land like a mile away,
depends
a couple
on...
miles away, maybe you could see it over there. You think you would make it? You think you'd make it?
Maybe. Depends on how strong the wind is.
What does the wind have to do here with the... What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You got sails? You got sails on your feet? You got feet sails and feet webs?
Dude, a strong gust could alter everything. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Also, how choppy the waves are.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying. I don't like that shit.
Yeah. I just saw a video the other day of...
And also, if you're like lost at sea and you try to paddle back to shore, but like backwards, sometimes you like can't tell which direction you're going and you end up swimming like the wrong way.
And you're just going deeper and deeper into the ocean.
So the best thing to do, you have to just like swim normal, but it's really freaking hard if it's like super windy.
You've seen those videos, right? Of like on TikTok of when like there's like a fishing boat like out in the middle of the ocean, and then there's like
I hate those videos.
What's that called?
So,
it's colossopho like what's it called? Something phobia. It's a something phobia, but dude,
megalophobia is like fear of big things. Thalassophobia, I think, is fear of the ocean,
water or ocean. Okay,
yeah, and that kind of goes like hand in hand because these waves are like gigantic,
like 100-footers, dude.
It's so fucking scary. Could you imagine?
No.
Hell no.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I hate the ocean. Can we just admit it? The ocean's kind of fucking scary.
It is scary.
There's
it is
like,
scary.
what's
we
down
don't know.
there?
Nobody knows, dude.
Freaking
Nobody knows.
Cthulhu, that's who.
We say we know, but like, really, do we know?
Do you remember that movie we watched where they're underwater and they're trying to escape and it's freaking Cthulhu? Oh my god. It was with Kristen Stewart. I think it was called Underwater.
Oh.
And she's at like a oil drilling rig at the bottom of the fucking ocean.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yep.
Are you kidding me? And then in order to escape, they have to put on these crazy suits.
Dude, my hands are getting sweaty.
They put on these suits.
My hands are getting sweaty.
They have to walk on the floor of the ocean. Can you
imagine? You're essentially an
imagine?
astronaut, but
in
the ocean. You're an ocean knot.
I just gave myself the heebie-jeebies, dude. What the hell?
I know. Are you more scared of the ocean or more scared of space?
Okay,
that's the age-old question.
No.
The age-old question. Okay, no.
Are you trying to give me an existential crisis on this Sunday morning?
Yeah,
are you kidding me?
Come on, Sunday fun day, huh?
Dude.
Look, can I get a little drink of that? Can we get a little sip right
water?
There,
your noon?
What's that? The noon, yeah. Hydration is key.
We did have some alcohol yesterday, so...
We had the mezcal. Whoa, the mezcal.
We had like... It's a pretty good mezcal.
Here, let's hydrate.
Oh, what did we do? We did pickleback shots. That was fun. Cheers.
Yeah. What flavor is that? That's good.
I think it's raspberry lemonade.
Raspberry lemonade noon.
It's all right. It's not that sweet.
Dude, yeah. So the pickleback shots, delicious. Delicious.
And it was kind of a spicy pickle brine.
Pickleback and nickelback. Are you kidding me?
And then afterwards, I went to the PCC and bought myself a jar of pickles.
Oh, did you try one of those? They're not as crunchy as I would hope.
They're pretty salty. They're not really tangy.
Right.
They're just like more salty. So.
What's the best pickle you ever had?
Oh.
I can tell you exactly the time that I remember the exact time that I had the best pickle I've
really
ever had to this date.
I like Big Mama's pickles, the spicy.
Dude, those you do love those.
They're
and they're
good.
pretty crunchy.
They're so spicy and they're so
You're like this is too spicy. And you're like sweating and there's snot running out of your nose, but you're like, you keep going back at it. It's like Henry with Takis, dude.
It's so like tangy and
I'm going to tell you the best pickle that I ever had, the best pickle experience for me was...
Now I want to go to the store and buy that pickle.
2018 in Clarkston, Washington. Shout out to Mr. Kirking. Steve Kirking. I was in his classroom. And you know Mr. Kirking. Remember when I did that internship thing there?
Yeah.
So he was like, "You like pickles?" And I was like, "Of course." And he opened this jar of pickles.
Yeah.
That he had in the fridge. And he was like, "You ever had these pickles?"
What kind of pickle was it?
Mount Hood pickles.
Mount Hood pickles. Never heard of that.
Mount Hood pickles. And he had, but it was the baby dill pickles. He was like a whole... He was like, I prefer Spears usually.
Yeah.
But
I was going to say, I like Spears or like the whole shebang and you just chop it up yourself.
Sidebar, what do you think about Britney Spears gotta make a fucking pickle line and like Britney Spears
She's
pickles?
making a pickle line?
No, she's not. But imagine if she did, how I bet those would fly off.
Britney Spears.
Spears, dude, come on. Anyways, what I'm saying, Mount Hood pickles, Mr. Kirking handed me one and he was like, have this. And I had it and I bit it.
Did you cry?
Dude,
Did you shed
it was
a
like
tear?
angels singing in my taste buds. It was delicious. It was maybe is it even the same as that fantastic pulpo that we had? I don't know.
What?
It was awesome. I think it was the experience, you know?
Oh yeah.
It was just the whole experience of
For real.
like random.
Love a good pickle.
Anyways, that was my best pickle experience. So,
I think my best pickle
what do you think about getting flash tattoos?
Is whenever I have a pickle.
Every time that you
every
have a hot
single
mama.
time, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Flash tattoo, sure.
Like,
I'm down. I want to.
what was that place called?
I want to get a tattoo.
Let's get a tattoo.
I feel like it'll make me look so cool.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I want to be cool.
Why not?
The hell?
You already have a tattoo, so you already got me beat in that.
I know, but I want
category.
more.
Of
I kind of
cool.
want like a sleeve. Our waitress yesterday at the Triangle
Oh, yeah.
Spirits, her tattoos were so pretty. I don't know that I would do color.
She had a cat. Did you see the cat on her
Yeah,
forearm? That
there's
was
a bunch
cool.
of stuff. I'll get a cat on my forearm. Shit. No,
Would
I
you
get
get
a dog.
A Henry?
I get a Henry. Oh, I'd for sure tattoo Henry.
Like a little, a picture of his, get it tattooed on. Like, would you get a 3D realistic image? Yeah, we're talking about you,
I don't
dude.
like the 3D. I kind of like the idea of like a outline trace.
Can I draw a Henry and then you get it on your body?
Sure.
Yeah, dude.
No.
It's not going to be what you're imagining. I know, dude. I think I have the worst drawing, like, art skill. Like, I cannot draw that well. I've just never really tried it. I think I just had a bad experience when I was in art, dude. I've said this before, but I remember just, like, being in art class and, like, I tried, but I just wasn't that good. And then everybody else around me was, like, way better. And then I was just, like, I felt defeated, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to play the saxophone instead. Played the saxophone, killed that shit. I can F up a woodwind.
Nice.
Yeah, don't know nothing about drawing though. All right, let's. I'm getting kind of hungry. You getting kind of hungry?
Yeah.
We got the playlist. What's the playlist? You know what? This coffee we were talking about was Barreca, so I decided bringing back the Afro beats, dude.
Yeah.
Afro beats, some Thames, some Wizkid, and Burna Boy, and what else is there? So have you heard like traditional Eastern African music?
I don't know that I have.
It's kind of cool. It's like
but I'm definitely open to listening to it.
probably toss some. So what's gonna happen is, and maybe you can ask for your help a little bit on this one. We'll add to the Afrobeats playlist that we had made with Mr. McMorris. Shout out Jesse back in the days. And so just build on that playlist and also include maybe some more like, because dude, like we said, music is the language that knows no bounds, dude.
Yeah.
Like you could listen to some tunes in a different language and
I don't know what
maybe not understand what it's saying.
What they're saying in Spanish still, but like my brain is picking up more and more, which is cool. But
helps with that part of that immersion.
I really don't know what they're saying a lot, but it's like I know they're saying something good, you know?
Yeah, on top of that beat too.
Dude.
Except for you kind of got to be careful sometimes because if you look up the lyrics then and you're like,
can't play stuff in front of your mom.
That's just talking.
After I looked up some of the lyrics, I was like, oh, she would not like that.
Gasps in Spanish.
Because I was like, let's play some Bad Bunny.
I know.
We were at your brother's house back in January.
Right.
And I was like, let's play some Bad Bunny. And then you're like, no, dude, we can't do that.
Yeah, I was like, dude, no. They're not going to fuck with it.
I did some research and I was like, all right, yeah.
Well, like
that would have been a bad.
I equate it to like reggaeton.
It's like those Tokisha videos on TikTok.
You're saying names that I don't even know what you're talking about.
Delinquente.
Oh, yeah. Where they play it for their mom or their aunt or something. Yeah, dude, that's a filthy song.
Yeah, that song is.
No.
Love it.
Damn, I lost my train of thought. What were we just talking about? We were saying music and beats and what I equate. Okay, so we're getting a little bit on a tangent, but what I equate reggaeton to is like gangsta rap.
Oh yeah,
like to like when gangsta rap came out, like when rap or just like rap even now, there's like people that are like, ooh, that's like that's filthy that's or vulgar. Negative or like vulgar. Oh my God,
vulgar. I can't believe he said that.
That's a good word. Yeah, vulgar. That for the old heads, the people that are like grew up maybe just listening to some different types of music, and
that's
and that's okay too. But like, yo, live a little, come on, listen to some reggaeton, some frikiton, some Wizkid, some Afro beats, dude.
Yeah.
And just vibe with it. Just kind of like, it's just shoulder pop a little bit. Shoulder pop. I know maybe sometimes you don't have the best rhythm, maybe if you're not used, if all you've ever listened to was like freaking like what? John Mayer and AC/DC, maybe like you don't have like that head bob in the but
shout out to my mom.
No. What?
That's what she listens to.
Oh yeah. John Mayer and AC/DC.
And AC/DC.
Well, like but you can just kind of like let loose, play a little bit of some drums, some bongos. It's always good to
explore different cultures through their music.
Yeah, and maybe it'll inspire you, a little bit to be like, oh shit, maybe I want to go visit Africa.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe I want to go over to the Congo.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if the Congo is like, can you visit the Congo? It's kind of dangerous actually. Maybe, let's say Ethiopia.
Oh yeah. Manny. When are you going to take us? Come on.
What you doing, homeboy? Yeah. So, Afrobeats.
Yeah. Let's do it.
It's also good vibes for like summertime.
Oh, hell
some dance music as summer is. So we're bringing on summer. We're bringing in the summer months.
Dude, yeah.
It's about to be May. Happy early birthday to the little bro, dude. Actually, today, well, this will come out tomorrow. So, hey, happy birthday, Josue. If you're listening
Happy
to this, we love
Josue.
you. And I hope that your day is filled with joy and you eat all of the best food that you like and don't drink too many mezcals because...
or do.
Or do, dude. Life is short.
Just do it.
I mean, just don't drive, you know?
Well, yeah.
And probably call mom and say hello, you know?
Absolutely.
And thank her for giving birth to you.
Giving you life.
Giving you life, dude.
Yeah.
The reason you're here is because mom had you. Dude, I'm just like...
Shout out to moms.
Shout out to moms.
It's almost Mother's Day.
And it is almost Mother's Day.
What day is it? It's Sunday, May 14th?
Well, in Mexico...
Well, yes.
It's always the 10th.
Okay. So, yes.
But, so I don't know what it is here.
You call your mother on the 10th. You hear me?
Yeah, because every time she's always been like, ay, mijo, si ya saben que en México no se celebran este día. So.
Yeah, don't forget.
Yeah. Cool. Dude, well, thank you for joining.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's go make some food. What's on the agenda? What's on the menu? What do we got?
Well, right now it sounds good, like some top ramen.
Some top ramen. No, dude. See, you're actually, yeah, dude, I'm down.
Doesn't that sound good?
Yes.
We have the gluten-free, what is it, rice noodles?
Yeah,
really
so
good.
It's not top ramen, dude. This is.
It's not. It's like.
Well, this is like ramen. I say that this is like
higher up
ramen Dumbo, dude. Ramen Dumbo, who, dude? Kazuki? More like
Pazuki. Isn't that those pizza cookies?
Nah, dude. We throw down
Fridays?
on some ramen. We throw down on some ramen.
Dude, I love ramen. I love noodles.
If anybody out there needs some gluten-free noodles to make some bomb-ass ramen, it's what's the brand called?
Oh, I don't know. It just says like.
It just says Costco, maybe.
It's like rice and millet. Brown rice and millet ramen. It's at Costco. It's in an orange bag. I can't remember the
little orange bag, dude. All right.
Let's
go make this. Eat this food. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.